Welcome back to Cinformi News with all the latest news from the world of immigration. Illegal immigrants with young children can be deported unless there are urgent reasons for the parents remaining in Italy, the Court of Cassation has established. Around 2 months ago, the Supreme Court has stated that the deportation of immigrants with young children could run the risk of damaging the psychological and physical development of the child. With the new sentence, the Court of Cassation has thus specified that in order to avoid deportation, there must be an emergency. Otherwise, according to the judges, there is a risk of legitimizing the inclusion of immigrants' families exploiting the use of children. Since January 2009, in order to be entitled to social allowance, a non-contributory pension, it is necessary to have been legally and continuously resident in Italy for at least 10 years. The new regulations concern both Italian citizens and foreigners with equivalent status holding EC residence permits. The social allowance amounts to around €5,350 in 2010. The amount of the social allowance is also an important figure of reference for foreigners wishing to apply for family reunification or request an EC residence permit, formerly the residence card. The same parameter is also used for residence procedures for EC citizens. The statistics on applications for asylum presented in Italy in 2009 show a drastic fall in asylum seekers as compared to the previous year. Indeed, the number of applications for international protection went from 30,500 in 2008 to 17,600 in 2009. In some European countries, such as France and Germany, applications for asylum instead increased by 20% and 25% respectively. According to the UN Agency for Refugees, the fall registered in Italy can also be attributed to the restrictive policy put into effect in the Strait of Sicily by Italy and Libya, including the practice of turning away immigrants at sea. At a recent meeting, the Association of Industrialists and Service Industries in the Milan area recently asked the Minister of the Interior Maroni to simplify rules and administrative procedures regulating the entry and residence of foreign workers in Italy. Simplification, also Lombarda affirmed, should regard in particular the system created by the Consolidation Act on Immigration, streamlining the mechanism for annual flows of migration and extending the possibility of entry outside the quotas. Also Lombarda also asked for administrative procedure for the issuing of authorizations, residence permits and the documentation requested for these procedures to be made easier. With this last item, we end our appointment with the latest news from the world of immigration. Goodbye and thank you once again for joining us.